Hi Pisces, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is going to be a reading about what to expect during this period of Mercury retrograde. We are already in retrograde and it's going to go on till the 10th of March. Okay, so this is just an energy update as to what is going to be in focus during this period of time. Is there going to be something significant? Okay, that's going to take place. So I am starting with Lenormand. I have already pulled out some oracle cards. Okay, just to give you a brief, if you're not really familiar with what the Mercury retrograde is about, it is usually a time of reviewing. Okay, could be reviewing the past, reviewing what's happened so far, and taking stock basically. But it has to do with everything okay, so that's like I said, reviewing, reassessing, redoing perhaps. Okay, so you might have a lot of, especially if you're dealing with communication a lot, you might have to redo certain tasks, and that's a bit annoying. And then there's reconnecting, which I feel is the most important aspect during this period of time. So the reason why we see a lot of exes coming back into our lives during this period of time is because of this energy of going back to the past, wanting, I don't know why, but people have this urge to sort of reconnect with old flames, with old friends that you've lost touch with, and things like that. And I experienced this during every single Mercury retrograde since the time that I'm aware of this. Okay, so it doesn't surprise me anymore when I get like random texts and emails and things like that from old friends, and even when I have the urge to do this. Okay, so you might also have the urge to reconnect with somebody from the past. So this gives us an opportunity to sort of take stock of the situation, of what we've done so far, and that would help us strategize for what we want to do in the next phase of our life. Okay, and usually it's said that one mustn't make big life-changing decisions during this period of time, but I'm also seeing that we do get some really good opportunities during this period of time. So if we are afraid of making decisions, then we might just miss out on them. So I would say yes, look at them very carefully and use your intuition during this period of time. I mean, you're really good at this, Pisces. So, and we're soon entering your birthday season, so your intuition might be even more active during this period of time. And if you can follow that, if you can shut the noise from your mind and listen to your intuition, you can make decisions even without knowing all the information really well. Okay, so that's all about following your gut instinct. And that's about it. So I would say don't be really afraid. Okay, I feel like people just hype it up a lot, and it's not scary. It's just not scary. It's just, I find it quite interesting. And we have a retrograde at least twice a year. So if we are shy of making decisions during that period of time, and if we're shy of even taking action, then we're going to miss out a lot. Okay, so not advisable. Okay, wow, we have the lily, clover, and tower. Wow, this is really positive. So for those of you who are especially looking for work, this is extremely positive. You could come across the right opportunity from an institution, from a big company. Even those who are self-employed, this is going to be a good period of time for you, where you might just hit into some luck. Okay, you might get introduced to somebody, or you might get information from somewhere that helps you in your work somehow. And the lilies are also a positive, it's also a positive card. Incidentally, I had a big download of messages yesterday, and my guides showed me the lily as well. So I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. You're on the right path, and you will find success here. And there's a possibility of like long-term success. Okay, you could even be getting some kind of an offer for work from somebody who is a lot more mature than you, or your own maturity or honesty, modesty can actually bring you this opportunity. Okay, so it's really, really positive, especially for work. What else? Yeah, it's a really good combination actually. So I'm also getting like you could your maturity, your experience in your work field can actually can actually attract more success in your life. Okay, and this is also going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy. So looks really good, Pisces. Let's see. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. What does Pisces need to know during this period of time? We have envy. Okay, door to romance. Cancer also got this. Then we have strength, vigilance, milk and honey, and unfinished symphony. Okay. I really feel like there are people around you who could actually be quite jealous of your success during this period of time, Pisces. So be a little careful of that, because they're asking you to be vigilant about it. They might throw a spanner in the works, or they might hinder your progress or your growth in some way. They might create some obstacles. So be a little careful of that. Okay, I feel like you're being watched, and you're also being asked to watch, okay, to maintain vigilance, to be careful of the people that you surround yourself with. That's a very strong message that's coming through. On the other hand, if you for some reason are feeling envious, or you're feeling like the grass is greener on the other side, that somebody has everything and you don't, then which I don't think is the case for most of you, then that is something that you need to be vigilant about. Okay, watch yourself, because that is probably the only thing that would keep you from achieving more success and happiness in your life. Okay, that was also coming through with your, because you are lucky. Okay, but the thing is, with luck and success, you have to have the right frame of mind for it. If you believe that you're worthy of it, that you can get it, you will. Okay, so that's something that is something to watch out for. Now, I feel like you could be getting some kind of message or something from an ex. Okay, I know. Yeah, typical retrograde. You could be getting some kind of a message or a contact from an ex. Someone you've not had closure with is what I'm getting. Okay, but I feel like whatever the situation may be, if it brings up certain difficult emotions and something that is challenging, you do have the strength to deal with it, is what I'm getting. And to completely close off that chapter, get the closure that you need to move forward. Okay, I'm hearing you can move mountains with what you believe in. So be very careful about thinking positive, being positive during this period of time, because it will bring you the right opportunities, And if you're not, if you find yourself in somewhat of a negative frame of mind, you could attract that as well, because I am seeing that over here. With milk and honey, it is all about you being in the energy, in the flow of abundance in life, okay, and showing gratitude for what you have. And once you're in that vibration of abundance, you will keep attracting more and more success and happiness and joy to you. Okay, for others of you, you could get, if you're looking for love especially, you could that door could open up to you as well, okay, the door to romance. But again, the emphasis here is on thinking positively, okay. And some of you are definitely going to close some sort of difficult chapter, difficult cycle that you have been meaning to put behind, okay, in the past for quite some time. But I keep getting that this is someone from the past who might want to just show up in your life again, and you will get that closure now finally, okay. Let's see, what does Pisces need to know during this period of time? What can they expect? Okay, this came up for Cancer as well. Water energy, quite similar. What does Pisces need to know? During this period of time of Mercury retrograde, what can they expect? Oh, wow, look at that. Okay. This one also came up for Cancer. So we've got another 10 here, okay, which was on the unfinished symphony card as well, which is a number 10. Okay. I'll take one more card. The Empress, nice. Okay. So there is some difficult energy, but I feel like you're definitely getting past it. We have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's a real chance for new love to come your way if that is what you're looking for, Pisces. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles in the World. There's definitely a culmination, some kind of chapter, some cycle ending, and you taking stock of everything that you have accomplished, including the difficult lessons that you've had to go through, okay? And this is not an easy energy, okay? It's never going to, I'm not going to be able to gloss over this and say, oh, but it's just the end of the cycle and blah blah. I'm not one of those people, okay? I don't glorify difficult energy and say, oh no, but it's all nice, it's all rainbows and sunshine. No. But this is coming up to remind you of what you've been through and what you've had to overcome. And yes, you might still be a bit in that energy of not wanting to let go of hurt, and some challenging emotions may be coming up during this period of time, which are sort of making you want to just go in your shell and not come out. But I'll get to that in a bit. And I can see why that's happening, because it's like that It's a bit like pulling off the band-aid, okay? I mean, the wound is healed to a large extent, but even stripping off the band-aid is going to be a little bit hurtful, isn't it? It's going to hurt. And that is what this is for me, okay? But your top row and this world card is so positive because you're definitely moving forward, okay? You might not think that you're, I don't know why I'm seeing an eye here. I feel like you're going to get some like clairvoyant kind of messages, okay? Watch out for that, Pisces. If you see certain visions, and I'm also getting a message that what you visualize for yourself is what you can attract to yourself very quickly during this period of time. So make use of that energy and try to think as positive as is possible. I know it's easier said than done, but I feel like you're in a very strong manifesting energy, and you can bring to your 3D world, your physical manifestation, everything that you've hoped and wished for with the star here. And the thing is, there's also a need for you to sort of ground your energy, okay? Because you might be a lot in your head as well. And I feel like you could be challenged by some old, dead stuff, emotions from the past, some wounds that you're still carrying. And I believe healing is a lifelong process. You can't just get over stuff very easily, okay? It might come back to haunt you at some point in time, but nevertheless, I'm not going to get into all that. I feel like you can try to navigate through that energy by grounding your energy, by being by taking really good care of yourself physically, especially, okay, going out in nature, taking care of your diet, your nutrition, and giving yourself unconditional love, which is what the Empress does, okay? And she's a very powerful divine feminine archetype, okay? She doesn't these things don't really bother her in the sense that she's standing or sitting rather in her power, and she knows that she can manifest exactly what she wants, okay? Without giving into that the temptation to go back to old patterns, to go back to old wounds and things like that, okay? I hope I'm making sense. There's a need for you to tap into your real self, the creative self, and being in the flow, okay? Going back to this card, being in the flow of abundance in order to create more for yourself. That is the biggest message here that I'm getting for you, because you could have your wishes coming true during this period of time, provided you take action despite whatever's going on in your mind. And I feel like you're definitely going to be conflicted in your mind, okay? You do have the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. You might want, you see his hand here, how he's clenched his fist really tight. It's almost like that last bit of resistance that you're feeling towards letting go of these difficult emotions. Perhaps that inner sense of separation that comes from experiencing a difficult event in life, okay? And this has something to do with relationships is what I'm getting, okay? Could be a heartbreak, could be anything. It could even be a childhood wound that suddenly rears its head and creates a bit of inner conflict for you. But I feel like you can get past this, you can overcome that, okay? And I feel like on the outside you're gonna be very, very confident. It's just that your inner world is a little bit conflict ridden, but you will get past this. Okay, you will get past this. um Going back to this, we have just that reminder again, being careful of the people that you surround yourself with. And I'm getting the energy of someone who doesn't give a damn. Okay, you can enjoy your life, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, you can remain confident, and you can create something beautiful for yourself without worrying about what the hell people around you are saying, doing, thinking about you. Okay? um it doesn't matter. If you can, yes, be careful of that, but if you can sort of put that on the side and not hold on to that energy, if you can release that somehow, you can create something really beautiful for yourself. And some kind of closure is definitely coming to fore here. Okay, you have two tens and you also have the world here, so that old chapter is going to be completed. It is going to take a bit of strength, fortitude, courage from you, but you can definitely overcome that. Okay, so that was a reading, Pisces. I hope this was useful. Let me know in the comment section, and do like, share and subscribe, as that supports the channel. And take care. I wish you all the very best during this period of time, and do take care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless.